Raymond James Stadium. And tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the set, Cougar 19. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now? Let's go to that play.
Warrior 70. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3.
Go!
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200-plus?
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here. Because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pike. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Buccaneers sit 8-4 now in the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week,
touchdown, Tampa Bay! A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Lions nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
19 Charger, 9 Bronco 80.
Gibbs straight ahead. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on, Hawk 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ellis. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Ellis. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles! Here we go! Here we go!
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
19, 18, go!
Willis now off of play action. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Pike looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Willis. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Basic shows out in Germany, they bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time he led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Panther 11. Panther 11. Take off.
Willis looking to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Willis with a quick throw out wide. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. A strong running. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 169 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And now they'll shift things around. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is 2nd and 8.
Hawk 7, Crackle 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Dallas. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. Pike. The 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the stick.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you're going to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And they'll come out now in an empty backfield. 5 receivers split out, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dallas. Right side to Williams. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Williams. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Red cross 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half.
28, Lions 17.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see.
He's got him in, complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
On first down, Pike. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Willis to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Now third down and very long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a handoff up the middle. Pike. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Trying for it on fourth down. Here's Willis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So after the fourth down conversion, now first and 10 inside the 25. And now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Pike. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pike. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Hike. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Malik Willis, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner, and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on. Back to 60. Back to 6. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Ellis. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18 Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs to the 43, 2nd down. Now they'll change things up. Second and 6. And down he goes. A Buccaneers here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down and 8.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 70 Rangers!
Looking to throw. Ellis toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. 4th down to give to Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay,
and that should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Pike. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Panther 60. Ready?
On 3rd down, Pike. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Let's go now. Go.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Ready, break. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw, Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Bucs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Resulting the play is a turnover on downs.
Got it. Ready?
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Straight ahead they go with Ali. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Play action. Here's Willis. Now a run here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Malik Willis. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the 23-yard line.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
18, 5 in.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Micah Parsons. A milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll go back to Ali. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They follow up the first down 1 yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, Ali. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. Ready.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Hand off now to Gibbs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 239 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
But somebody got to do it. Come on, put up on the gas. But somebody got to do it.
Let's go.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
On the check.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 10th overall. And the Lions get a bit closer. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Lions 31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game